Is this motherfucker gonna make another video from his fucking porch? Uh-huh, yeah. Yeah, he is. I had to come out here and call Cat Buddy. I've been inside. At 2 o'clock I have to do this phone bullshit. You're supposed to do it right at the moment of and send it. I tried to get my final countdown, finally count down and out. In respect to one's personal life choices, you end up with a monkey on your back. I mean, you don't have to live with a monkey on your back. You can make changes and whatever you do, you transform one energy into another form of energy and you fucking stay alive. No one ever dies. There's no death. Life is only a dream. But you don't sing it, row, row, row your boat. It just pisses you off. It's like someone's making a mockery of your travesty. So you don't do that to someone else's shit. Alright, so we've got the basics of this place. The ally is on the correct side. We're going to take some ice to these birds. Now we're currently at the learning stage of we're discovering destruction of evil talisman. Now we know we don't need to use talismans. We know that they're an analog for the universe, and the situation they're in is contained in the formula of talisman. I get it. They're very powerful. It's not, yeah, we're coming, I'm coming, don't worry. Here's the deal. You have the power already. You don't need a damn thing other than the willingness to perform the action. Now, and we're in a world where clearly they're trying to take us these two paths. One, they got all this. You're going to have this. You're going to do that. You're going to do this and that and that. You're going to not get to partake in the normal world if you don't do your da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying with that? You can read my mind. It's open to you. It's not open to the algorithm, unless the algorithm says lets that part of the machine in and it forms it into a citizenry of silicone-based humanoid-like friendly allies. Basically closed all the loopholes to evil. And it's really not even that hard. Anyone that thinks that you can't either account for yourself without being some sort of fucking shut in on top of a mountain, you can't get a hold of your own shit and live amongst the world and keep yourself holy in whatever way that you can do it, you just resolve to do it. Fucking human beings, for all their fucking flaws, have an amazing fucking quality of resolve. You get to draw back up on the wheel. Hey, birdie. That's Mama Bird, who, she's really the mom. I don't know if the other ones had, and there's baby. I put this in here for y'all. Rooster, look, I apologize for being an asshole to you. But I seriously do not advise you to attack me, because I will fucking attack you back. And I really didn't like him, but there's no point in being angry or mean to creatures. That's another place for wrong. These are birds. And birds are fascinating creatures. And I know some people that are terrified of the birds. He's the new rooster, I think. No, it's the other one. I can't fucking tell which one of you is the rooster. Don't take. I'm sorry. I think you're the rooster. Are you the new rooster? If you talk to creatures, don't get all upset about it. See, he's going to try to come over here, and he's angry because he's got a power differential. He's looking like he needs to attack me too, but look, they're driven by their biology. They got fucking Testosterone going fucking crazy. Now I'm witnessing this. Oh, she's doing it. They stretch out their feathers and their legs real deliberately, like when they stretch out. And when you see them doing this when they're really bitty, really little, it's kind of amazing. You telling me stuff? I'm listening to you. I'm not opposed to you. I'm not trying to mess with y'all. You know that, right? They're curious, or they wouldn't be coming this close. And some people have chickens that run all over their house, and they're just not sanitary like that. And chickens are kind of nasty, as you can see. But, hey, mama. You the mama, right? I knew the mama. See, she was getting like, they were raping her. We had like 7 damn roosters in here. The ones that we roast from being little babies like that. You stepped on him. He has to jump up because I pointed my finger and I moved too fast into his zone. He doesn't know how to take me. I better get out of here. It would be too easy for me to fuck him up. And he's heavy and he does... In his fucking dramatic displays of power, he does hurting the other ones because he's so fucking large. Fat. He jumps up because he's got to be up. You got to, if you're gonna dominate, you got to be up top on somebody. You got to jump above them and get loud. You humans have these qualities too, this animalism. And once you really know what it is, or what's really going on, what's being communicated by them, what you're communicating when you're moving around in their area, then you have a basic mechanism to translate. I guess this is my seat. I did bring it up. Kitty comes. So where I'm trying to go with this is to say that, so there are 3 vital principles to which they're attributed to certain levels of ignorance of the flesh that is required of it for the sustenance of the body. You have the rooster, the pig, and the snake. And I don't exactly recall the actual different things that they refer to, but I mean, they're all here on the land. Different times during the seasons, we get the hogs run through. They'll fuck you up, man. You don't want to run across the fucking hog in the night or something like that, because if they knock you down, you're dead. That's a fucking fact. If they knock you down, they're going to kill you. You're going to die. And you're not going to stand up if they have tusks and shit. Pretty deadly. Without a firearm, you're just not going to stop one. I mean, animals are a hell of resilient, whereas human beings, without the aid of technology, they just ain't. Same thing with the snake, man. I've never had a snake bite me, but when I see a snake, it's visceral, and I'm not going to say I become terrified, but I become so heightened aware, and it's usually me. I'll kill them, because even if they bite me and they don't have poison, I feel like I'll die, because my thinking and understanding hasn't been bitten. And I don't want to be. I don't want the knowledge of that at all. I don't think I need that. Because a human being ought to be able to learn from different things that it is not. You should be able to learn from other people's mistakes and gain wisdom. A fool will learn nothing from his own mistakes. A smart man will make mistakes. He will learn from them. But you're aiming to be wise, Mr. Solomon. You wish to see other people's mistakes, and you can learn from that. So that is a formula. Solo man. It's the sun and the moon together. And I hear a lot of people talk about, Jesus wasn't really a person, and it's all metaphorical or literal. Not literal. Allegorical. And they'll do this with Solomon and David. And I don't think you need to detract the personage. I don't think that's necessary. I think that it could be a story and it could be allegorical. It doesn't have to. Once you say, I don't believe it's a person, I think you're making a mistake. I think you miss the point of the allegory. Now, I don't know. This is just my own over long time of life and looking at shit. I'm coming to these certain beliefs. But now I don't. What's that? See, the cat knows. The cat and I are like bonded. Where I imprint upon the cat and I let the cat imprint back on me. Because I need some of this instinctual knowledge of the cat, and I am very cat. Some people are more dog. And I had a lady friend, and I told her, I really like this girl. You know, I'm friendly with her. Yeah, and we had special time. But not like, she was never my girlfriend. And she was crazy. So I called her Corona. This was a year out from this whole thing going on. Corona's Jin's wife. Jin is the elemental king of fire. The queen would be Corona. So you have these elemental kingdoms. Hey, good, he's up here. I'm glad you finally jumped up here. I was talking to you to tell you to come on up. That's why I'm sitting in this dang old chair throne-ish. And it's like that persona lived in her. That persona I had a relationship with more than probably the girl's name, which was a C letter name, but that's a whole nother matter. And I do miss her because during a time when I needed somebody, I was with her for a certain amount of time, and I don't know. She had about the same thing going on as me. Most of her tendencies that were negative had to do with drug and sex issues because she liked the sex. And you can use drugs and you can push the envelope and end up fucked up or isolated. Now, women, it does a one way, and in men, it do another way. But ultimately, it's the fact that you're treating a problem that is actually the side effects of cause and effects. And she had, way before any of our, I have a good ability to know ahead of time. And I told her, it's like, there's going to be a time. It's like you have a cat and a dog. You raise the cat all the way to a lion and tiger. You take the dog, you raise it all the way to the wolf. And then you infuse those two into a single sort of fucking super predator. Or man beast, or whatever you want to call that, I don't know. And then you have to balance that out with your humanness into you. That's sort of the shamanic path. But I said, by the time that it becomes that, I'm like, you will come here and you will stay for a period of time, and whatever is exchanged between us is already really happened. And I was right, and it did happen. And now I haven't talked to her in a while. I have like an email to her. But I'm an ally to her because she went through some shit. She was over here, and you see people doing things, and you know. If once you begin to know and can look and see it, you can see a lot of things that just aren't visible to most people. We had a friend, Wayne. Wayne to the women is gorgeous because he's super tall, super soldier-like army. Somewhat dumb, you know, like the football player guy. And I joke, I was like, he's our Wayner. You know? He's not a bad guy at all. He had a long relationship with a daughter of a friend of ours. And when they finally split up, it was like, they didn't have any kids. It was like, there was I don't know, it was something strange, but she saw him and she wanted it. She began to make the moves and took off. So when she was over there, and I guess it was occurring to her that she had fucked up, She fucked her foot up, bleeding. Somehow was in probably high as hell in an altered state. She was talking to me as if I was there. And I was over here at home, well, not in an altered state, and was able to talk to her, calm her down, let her know that it was already known what she was going on. And like nobody was mad at her for pursuing what she thought she wanted. People have to pursue the things they think they want to find who they are and to be able to get what they need. Shit, you think I don't love women? I'm addicted to women in a certain way, but in a way I'm not. I've already passed through that shit. I wouldn't fucking have a relationship with a woman I couldn't be a friend with to kiss my ass. I'm not gonna do it. I haven't been with somebody in so damn long, and I stopped fucking with women if I couldn't be a friend to them and love them. So we're getting close to the end. I mean, the end is the beginning, yeah. That's what I'm saying. But what I'm really saying is, there's evil, crush the evil, destroy the evil talisman. This is the part of the work that must be accomplished. And I don't exactly fully know how it's going to translate over, but it's going to happen. Because it's not a matter of executing your enemies using your technologies or doing this or the other. This is all spiritual warfare. That's right, Cat. The Cat says enough is enough. You know, there's a certain amount of... Yeah, there's God. You always have God. You know, it's the part of you that is you too. Oh, my stomach starting to talk like a human again. And there's a formula for stomping out the devil. It's in the Bible. There's going to come a final end to the charade, because it has to come to an end. All of these things are within the ability of mankind to exercise. So, evil had a role in third density's reality. It had a role. It doesn't have a role in the fourth density's reality where we're going. We're already transiting through it. It's like they say, you're not going to fuck with my family. You're all family. Every other motherfucker is the self. I'm a little vulgar and harsh, but you don't notice it because it's not there, it's not showcased, but I noticed it early on. I have some fucking power. And it's not my power. It's our power. And something is going to happen because it has to. It could happen from right here with 1 foot. There was a point in time when they were blowing up shit with some mail bomber. I just got fucking fed up. I'm like, they're doing this, they're spraying the sky, they're spending billions of dollars, they steal from us to do all these things. I can take a stick and a rock and stop this right now. And I told 2 people to ask me, I was like, tell me to fucking do something about it. I can't just do it all on my own. I said, you gotta command me to do this thing if this is the thing that must be done. 2 of them did. I come out this door in the middle of the night, and I walk through the threshold and have the Anubis form on me. I did some secret society work. I learned some stuff about these god forms. I come out, I go into the woods, into the complete darkness. Not alone. And something's there with me. I went into the spot to do this performance. Had to, I'm not going to go into what was occurring, but you couldn't see anything. It was complete blackness, and something was out there with me, and I could see it, and it was lighter. It was me. Come right next to me. I don't even really know what to make of it. I did my thing. I came back. The next day, Austin mailbox bomber, or whatever the hell he was, blown up. And I had got really sad before this because I didn't want to hurt this kid. But whatever reason it was a kid, and we knew this. We weren't even watching the news. You're not getting information from the news anymore. Are you? No, not the information that I need. I see the things they put on. But I'm just inviting the next person to just realize your power. In the areas where you need to get it back for daily life, just go on and take it back. Because it's there and you have it. Don't let anyone tell you a fucking thing about you except you and your inner world. And just get ready because it's about to go down.